Hi, everybody. Welcome to Hangout and Art. If you're watching the recording, this is a live video and I'm talking to people in chat. It's good to be back. I missed you guys. How's everybody doing? Let's see. Hey, Mama Juju. Hi, Dar. Terry. Good to see you. Oh, it was so nice. My daughter was visiting. We went to Chicago. We staycationed here. We ended up in Boston at a beautiful wedding. It was really fun. It was really fun. I got to do all the grandma things, and it was really, really nice. Really nice. But it's always good to be back. It was good to be back arting. Oh, okay. I did see yours earlier. Let me check. Oh, okay. Okay, yes. Yes, I did see that. Hey, Tori. Oh my God, Dar, I can't believe you have the worst luck with stuff around your apartment. Dar had some leaking from the water softener up above her. Hopefully you didn't get a whole lot of water. But yeah, if you have to go, don't worry. Just pop out. No worries. I know. I know. So how is everybody? How is everybody? What's new? What did I miss? Anything exciting going on? Any new products I missed? I did look at Instagram a little bit. I was able to watch some art videos, maybe on the plane, stuff like that. But I really have been kind of out of touch with stuff. So bring me up to date. What's going on? Hey, Kathleen, how are you? I do have some prompts for this morning. Sophia messaged me and said she'd be happy to pick some prompts. She has an appointment, but she will be here after her appointment. So I'm just going to go ahead and post the prompts and we can chit chat and get started on that. Hold on a second. Hey, Anne, good to see you. All right, add banner. Okay, scroll across bottom. Here we go. Show. Okay. So the prompts are add paint, then spray water on it and make drips. Add a tag, label or envelope, doodle around the edges, write using a brush and fluid paint or ink. And then I need to pick out the colors. Actually, I'm going to just ask our friend today. That'll just be easier. Hopefully she'll cooperate. Alexa, pick a color.
Here is a color, ruby red.
Oh, okay. She made it easy. Ruby red is our color, and I will add that. I will add that back. Just give me a sec. Alrighty. Ruby red. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Let's see who's here. Devin, good morning. How are you doing? I did see part of your stream last Monday when you did the jelly print landscapes. That was really interesting. Hey, Janet, good to see you. I did catch part of Janet's stream. So, Janet, I have to say, I thought of you the whole 5 days I was in Boston because in the bathroom off our bedroom at the Airbnb we were staying at was a poster of probably about 30 sketches of butts. And I meant to take a picture, but I forgot. But yeah, every time I saw it, I'm like, Janet would like this. So, yes, I was thinking about you a lot. Oh, Anne's renovation has finally started. How's that going, Anne? What have they done? You'll have to you will have to keep us posted and show pictures and stuff. Hey, Dee Dee, good to see you. Let's see who else. I know. I'm gonna look for it, Janet. I'm looking for it. That would have been like Nirvana, butts in a color cube. Right? Oh my goodness. That's too funny. Okay, so tell me, what have you guys been up to? What's new? What have I missed? I feel like I don't know. I feel like we're rolling into fall pretty quickly here. I even I worked on this when I came back. This is just one of my art journals. Oh, perfect. Perfect, Janet. Janet's going to do for Inktober a poster of butts on things. Okay. This is just a journal I have, and on some of the pages I've taken, that little calendar that all the artists did. I just on random pages put the calendar page down, and I kind of use it as a starting off point. Like this one, here's the calendar page, but this one had been sitting for a while. I think I had like maybe this done. The dog wasn't there, so I actually finished this up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I'm ready for fall. Just kind of embracing the fall colors. And then this is just another art. This is in my summer. No, this is my spring. My garden. My garden inspiration binder that I had pulled out, and I had this was sitting on my desk, so I kind of found a place for that. So yeah. Okay, it'll be Inktober. I know Inktober's going to come up soon. Okay, Anne said so far they have been knocking walls down and getting ready to pour concrete. Oh wow. Anne, that's exciting. That's really exciting. Righty. Okay. So the prompts are down at the bottom. I think I will today. I am going to work on the prompts just to kind of get back into it. I may change things up a bit after Labor Day, I think, come September. Maybe some days I'll work on the prompts. Other weeks I'll just give the prompts and then I'll post mine later. So just that way I can do some more art journaling and stuff. Because sometimes the prompts go really fast. Other times we end up, that's all I do the whole stream. So also I wanted to ask you guys, is there anything you would like to see me do on stream? Janet, will you make it scratch and sniff? Oh my God, Devin, are you nuts? Oh, okay. Okay, thanks, lovely. And also, I watched the stream a little bit on Sunday, but we left, so I couldn't watch all of it. I did say yellow, but I think it was orange, but it came up yellow on my screen. So whatever that yellowish orange paper was, that'll be great. I'm sorry, I don't think I want to scratch and sniff butt poster. That's kind of bad. Yeah, I know you're nuts. Okay, so yeah, so if there's give me some ideas. What would you like to see me do on stream, or any discussions you might want to have? Um, Stuff like that. Give me some ideas before I get started on my card. I do want to do, I've been watching some jelly print videos. I've watched a couple of those. I'd like to get my jelly plate back out. Um, what else was I thinking? I'd like to do more reverse collage, work in the reverse collage books, the forest book, and some of the abandoned places books. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Just really, I think just really get back into doing art journaling pages. I've been taking out some of my old art journals because I never finish an art journal. I usually start one and I work on it for a while, but I don't feel pressure to get it all filled in. So what's nice about that is I've just been pulling out random journals and kind of just working on them. Your file full. Oh, okay. No, I'm not. No, I haven't finished it. I do have it. I think I pulled the papers out last month. But yeah, that's a good idea. Let me write that down because I have a book. I have my book, Forest Book Collaging. Let's see. I have a book where I'm keeping notes. Yeah, and I put my paper order in there to remember that I did that to look for it. So thanks, Jacqueline. All right, let me start this. Okay, file folder. Yeah, I've had a couple people ask about that, so that's a good idea. Forest book. Jelly plate. Do you guys like when I have guests on? You like when I have like a guest artist or somebody just to come on and play? What do you think about that? And if anybody wants to come on and play, raise your hand too. So, but guests would be like, I don't know, once a month, once every 6 weeks. It wouldn't be every stream. I really want to keep things fresh and try to change stuff up every week. Love a guest. Oh, thanks, Tori. Okay, good. Good. Oh, that was fun. In fact, I saw that page. I saw that page because, oh, I know what it was. Somebody did Halloween in July, and I had pulled out my Halloween journal. That was a fun page. All right, Halloween style prompts. And then also, I thought it might be fun to once in a while, if have like maybe have like a featured artist where one of you guys, one of our art friends comes on and just like somebody who doesn't stream, who we normally don't get to see their art, just maybe come on and do a flip of one of your journals, stuff you've been working on. That might be kind of fun. What do you guys think of that? Okay, thanks. Also, if they have the equipment to come on, that would be great. Yeah, if anybody, I mean, if anybody wants to, because you can even, I mean, you could even use your phone. So if anybody's interested, I'd be happy to hook up with you guys and help you figure out what to do, like how to use your phone, or if you have a camera or something like that. I could, oh, and Dee Dee will have to come back on because we had so much fun doing the reverse collage. We have to have Dee Dee back on to do that too. Okay, Devin said you can use your phone. Good to have a phone. It was fun. I want to do stuff like that more often, like just fun stuff. Fun stuff. Any new products you want me to show? Any new products you want me to try? Always up for a new product. Hey Jane, good to see you. I know Jane wants to come on. Jane offered to come on. Do a art journal page day with Jane or a reverse collage. You write that down. Good. Well, this gives me some good ideas, and I just want to try and be a little more organized and just do art journaling, do that kind of stuff. The new neon alcohol inks. Okay, now who makes, is that, did I get some new things on vacation? I did not. I did not get any new art products. Did I even buy anything on vacation? No. I spent the whole time just being a grandma and enjoying my family, and that's what I did. That's what I did, and it was kind of nice because we did some sightseeing in Chicago. We went to some museums and stuff like that. Went out to dinner with my brother and sister-in-law, and then we were in Chicago, or we were in Detroit for, I don't know, we were back here for like 8 or 9 days, and we just hung out. We went to the pool. They went to the park. I mean, it was just fun, stress-free fun. And then when we went to Boston, we did, we had the wedding, which was beautiful. And then we did some sightseeing and stuff like that. And what was nice in Chicago and Boston, we stayed in Airbnbs. So when we did have downtime, we were all together. Wasn't like, oh, we have to go back to the hotel room or something. So no, I didn't. I think I actually saved money being on vacation. I know. What's wrong with me? Hey, Beth, good to see you. All right. So I am going to get started. Add paint and spray water on it. Okay. These are Sophia did some good prompts. These are good getting back into it prompts. So I'm going to take this off and get this out of here so I don't have the light shining on me. My gosh, this is what I had on 4 weeks ago when I streamed the last time. All right, put this over here. Yes, prompts are from Sophia. Put this over here. Let me get out my card. Cornish game hens. All right. And I got some new gesso. So that was good. Let me pull this up. Let's see. Okay. Let me pull this in. There. There, that's pretty good. And let me lock this in place too. Okay. All right. So here's my new gesso. I haven't even opened it yet. I think I ordered this while I was on the plane just because I knew I had run out. And I wanted to make sure I had some when I got home. So I always... These are always so hard to pull off. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I'm kind of behind here in chat. Let me see. Let me catch up. Oh, okay. Okay, props from Sophia. Okay. Here we go. So the prompts are at the bottom of the page. They're add paint, then spray water on it and make drips. Add a tag, label or envelope, doodle around the edges, writing using brush and or fluid paint or ink, and then the color is ruby red. Gesso. I can't sing, so I shouldn't even attempt. All right. Let me get a brush. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, let's get... Don't want to waste anything here. So how many feel like fall's really coming up fast? I've seen so much stuff for Halloween. I'm like, can't we just wait till September for Halloween? Let's see. Let's do kind of a different background and then see what happens when the paint drips down. See if that makes anything interesting. All right, water. I do have water. Okay, good. Very good. Oh, that's right, your collage pumpkin. I love your pumpkins, Dee Dee. And I think you started something because so many people now I see that are doing that. But you've been doing it for years. I know, and that's when you should do the collage pumpkin is in October. I kind of try to wait till October for Halloween stuff. Kind of lean into fall a little bit in September. Finish up on summer. Go into Halloween and fall. All right, let me get this dried. So I'll have my heat gun for a minute. Oh my God, I was driving home. Doug had a doctor's appointment yesterday in Chicago. So we went on Sunday and we drove back yesterday. And when we headed out down along the lake, I felt like I was living back in Texas. It was pouring buckets. It was pouring buckets. I had to actually put my flashers on because I was on the expressway. And then once we got around the lake and past it, we were good. It was great driving the rest of the way, but I'll tell you. because that would happen in Texas. We would just have these. I lived in the Houston area, and we would just, I'd be driving on the expressway, and you'd just get these downpours. It was horrible. All right. Alrighty, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Right, Devin? I look forward to them too. And then to see what the theme's going to be. That's always fun. All right, so what should we do? Should we do the red drips? Let me think. Spray water. Okay, paint, then spray water, make drips, add a tag, doodle around the edges, right? Easy brush. Okay. Let's see. All right, let me get some ruby red paint. And I think I'll do that. I think that's how I'll have my drips. Or should I put a color? Maybe I'll put a background behind it. Let me see. Let's see. Ooh, so I've got, here's the quinacridone red. So that's what I'll use for my ruby red. And then what do we think? Oh yeah. And I'm in November. I'm a Scorpio. I'll have to save that. I'll have to pull that out and do something with it. Okay. I don't, should we do like green is and red are opposites on the color wheel? So maybe I love, this is what I love, the green gold. Well, let's see. Let's do something with this. Let's do something with this. Okay. There we go. Ooh, I love how that. See how that kind of sinks into the brush strokes from the gesso. I like that. I think the more you put on, you see more of a difference. Because then the paint kind of hits the paper where it's not covered with gesso. It gives you a really nice texture. All right. Oh, fun, Devin. Devin worked on her Society of Idea Collector binder, transferring some ideas to the appropriate categories. Yeah, if anybody's interested in like organizing their ideas or having a place to put their art ideas, check out Dee Dee Willingham's channel, Inky Well, and she has a lot of videos about idea collecting. Okay, how about and was on the phone with State Farm. Oh, how did that go, Dar? Dar had a her neighbor upstairs, their water softener leaked down into her apartment, and I'm hoping it wasn't horrible. And I hope everything went good with the insurance company. I'm telling you, what a pain. I feel so bad for you, Dar. Okay, so I kind of like that. All right. Let's see. Hi to anybody who's come in. If I missed you, let's see. All right, we've got this here. Let me dry this. Make sure this is dry. So I love that. I've never heard that one before, Devin. Devin sent her sister-in-law a snark card, and the quote was, "Like a good neighbor, stay over there." She got that from Janet's snark stash. I know State Farm has good commercials. Is it Chad? Did they change it to Chad? Let's see. The couple upstairs water softener has been leaking since Sunday. My ceilings and floors are flooded. My insurance company says I just have to wait for them to start a claim with their insurance. Oh my God. Hopefully they have insurance. Hey, View. Good to see you. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Nettie. Good to see you. All right, so now I think what I will do. All right, it says add paint, then spray. So, okay, I think here goes. I'm gonna, ooh, this is kind of thick. So I think this will be interesting. Here, let me. Okay, there. Huh. That's kind of thick. Okay, let's see what happens here. All right, here we go. Tap it this way. Tap it that way. Send it back down. Send it back this way. Yep. Messy and fun. And see how that red sinks into those grooves from the brush when I painted on the gesso? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Very good. Wipe this up a little bit. Oh, let's see if I can get this. Just get a little bit of this red on the side. Oh, there we go. So now I see I've got that red border. Perfect. And then I'm just gonna kind of blend that in up at the top so I don't have that big lump. Yeah, I like it. I like it here. Okay, let me do this. Let me see if I can turn my light down a little bit. Let me see. Light. Nope, light's over here. Hold on. There, that's a little bit better, I think. Yeah, that gives more true color. So that's not too. Okay, so add paint and spray with water and okay, add a tag, label, or envelope. Let me look. Let me look through my tags and see. I want to make a tag. I'm going to go get my tags and so this will be kind of fun, actually. Let me dry this because I don't want to get my tags dirty either. Hold on. Use this heat gun. Okay. Let's put that over there. Let me clean off my hands because I don't want to get my tags all messed up. And we don't have water down in the basement. I don't have a finished basement, so there's no bathroom with water down here. All right, so, and I think I've already see a tag that I want to use. Let me pull this back a bit. All right. Here we go. Okay, so this is a drawer. This is a drawer from an old sewing machine. And this is where I keep all my tags like that I've been in swaps in or just tags that I made, stuff like that. Don't you love, I love how the texture shows through on this. You kind of put I put the gesso on kind of thick. So the brush, the brush strokes made some lines. Hey, Jeannie, good to see you. Okay, so here, I'm just gonna go through. These are Christmas tags. This is a tag I've made. I could put that on there. I don't know. Let's see. Kind of like her. This is a tag swap I was in with a group. All right, those are the Christmas ones. I think this is going to be one that I use because it has. This was another tag swap I was in, and I think this was a Day of the Dead tag swap, and it says "Love leaves a memory no one can steal." So I think that's going to be a good one because I like the colors. I like how that looks. And I really like the quote. Okay, so there, I think that's the tag we're going to use. And that was from November 23. Thanks, View. Oh, she's missing an eye. That one has these eyes. This one has Google eyes. Let's see. Kind of like that one. Kind of like the mirror eyes. Oh, yeah. All right. So there's my tag. And then I need to doodle around the edges. Let me put my tag on there. Alrighty. I think we'll put the tag on. Oh, you know what? I'm going to wait to put the tag on because the other ones are doodle around the edges and then write using a brush and fluid paint or ink. I think I want to do like a systemic or whatever it's called, writing on the back. So I will do that on the background and then wait to put this on. And I did have something I bought before. I'd gotten these fine liners. So I thought I would put some ink in there and then I can use that. I know, I really love the quote. I could do a flip out, but it's not, the writing will show up around the edges, I think. We'll see. I can do that. Maybe I'll do that. I can put a piece of washi tape and then have it flip up. And that still needs a little thing. Okay. All right, so fine liner, fine tip, standard tip. Let's do the standard tip. And what should I put in here? Is it better to put some ink in here or acrylic paint? I'm thinking maybe some ink. Or maybe I'll do the acrylic paint in the standard tip and then the ink in the fine tip. Who's used the fine liners before? What's your advice? Better to have something thinner or something thicker? Maybe I'll use, if I use the acrylic paint, I'll do the black Goldens that I have because that's, oh, thank you, Beth. Thanks. It's something, it's piled up over the years. It's fun to go back and look through them. I use watered down black gesso. Oh, okay. Okay. Where's my black gesso? Let me try the black Goldens because I have a lot of that because I use it when I gel print. Hold on a sec. So I'm thinking then if you use acrylic paint, definitely water it down. All right, we'll try this. And then I'll have this. I can just keep this out and use it. All right, so it should be pretty easy. I want to spill that on my. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try a little bit. Oh, good, good. Because I hate when I don't like when that stuff clogs up. Let's see if, I'm just curious to see how this works without water, but I think I'm going to have to put water in it. Let's see. Oh, actually, not bad. It's a little bit thicker. That's actually good. I think I'm going to put a little more paint in here and then just use it as is. And then this will be the acrylic, and then in the fine tip, I will put, I'll put ink. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, this is carbon black. I use this a lot for jelly pulls. It usually works. Usually. But with jelly pulls, you never know. Okay, so So okay, so let me do just a little bit of, ooh, be careful with the sharp tip. If it catches on the paint, it'll pull it up. So while I do this, I kind of think of things to write, but I just make it messy. And that way it forces me to make some different, like, you know, when you're writing, it's different letters and stuff. But yeah, this is, yeah, be careful because it is pulling up. There. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. And then let me put this back in. Oh, it's not coming out. I will have to check that later. Not sure why that's coming out. Maybe it just dripped down the side when I put it in. And then, my gosh, that's small. Okay, there. That, and again, let me do this. And then I think what I'll do is I'll doodle with white along the edges. Okay. All righty. I know I've been meaning to do this for the longest time and I love it. And you can, you know, fill it with different colors. I've seen people use like gold and stuff. It's just, and it comes out really smooth. I really like it. But like I said, this is just a weird surface with the gesso. And it could be too because it isn't completely dry, but I am going to dry this so then I can do my doodling. Ooh, that's a good idea. Thank you, Devin. I will, because if there's teal, that'll bring out the teal in the card too. We'll just make it more interesting. Good idea. Enable. Yeah, it's not a stream without a little bit of enabling, right? Yeah, also too, be careful with the heat gun because if you get it too close, you're gonna bubble up that gesso. Okay. All right, let me get. Oh, Mary uses them a lot. Hopefully, I usually don't get to see Mary because she streams early, and usually when she's streaming, I'm doing other stuff. But I'm hoping I've been getting up earlier in the morning, so I'm hoping to be able to turn her on more and watch her because I love what she does. She always has interesting information and stuff. All right. Oh, and speaking of enabling, has anybody seen Junk Journal Shop has had a sale, a couple sales in the past week? Johnny's actually had time to play with her laser cutter and has made some really cute ephemera. I ordered a couple of them and I'll show them to you when I get them. I'll have them by next week. So, but check her out. She's had some fun stuff. Okay, let me get my teal. Oh, good, Terry. Teal. Oscar. Okay. Here, that's pretty. That looks like teal. Let's see what we can do here. All right, I'm going to finish this up and then I'll show Terry's and anybody else. Let's see. Just some little X's going around. That might not be. See these small, the original. Which ones are these? What number? I don't know. It's all in Japanese. But the original little fine tips with the plastic. Gotta be careful because sometimes they do drip. Here, let me put my screen closer. All right. Oh, that's further away. Okay, and that's all right. That's not going to show up. Let's do hopefully this one. Yeah, those are better. No? Let me try it. I think there's a may have to go over those. Let me look let me see if the Sharpie, if there's a teal in the Sharpie. Get this. Hold on. Yes. There's a darker teal. So the good thing, that just wipes off. Ah, that's better. This should show up. I love my Poscas, but I'm not opposed to using something else if I need to. All right. Yes. I'll tell you, these Sharpies are awesome. Trying to be careful because the fine liner's still a little wet. Yeah, that pops really nice. Okay, so there's that. There's my doodling, and then I will go back. I will go back and edge it with black after that's dry. And then I'm just going to lightly put this here to give you an idea how it looks. So that, I'm really happy with how that turned out. So I've got the ruby red. Okay, the drips of ruby red. And then I added a tag, doodled around the edges, and then did writing on the background. Okay, we got them all. And it's less than an hour. And I think that's the quickest I've done one of these since I've been doing them. So, all right, so that's all done. And then let me show you Terry's. Anybody else playing along or posted yet? Let me know. Okay. Thank you, Dee Dee. Thanks, guys. All right. Let me get to. Here we go. Come on, Meta, let's go. Hang on, Art. Ooh, Terry, nice. Hold on. Do that. Okay. Okay, so here's Terry's. Let me get that a little bit bigger. Let the light shine. Very fun. Oh, I love that. I love the little the verse up on the top. She has her little coffee or cocktail or something. Very nice. Love the colors. Hey, Sophia. Perfect. Great prompts. Thank you so much. Very good prompts today. So, all righty. Okay, let me know if anybody else posts, let me know and I'll pop you on here. All right, hold on. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to carefully put this over here. I'm not even going to move it until it's all dry. A lot of times, like when I art and I don't have a plan, which is most of the time, I just look around and see what's on my desk. And I was doing that this morning. I was kind of organizing stuff, and I have a pile of stuff on my desk. And I think what I might do is do some Rolodex cards, because that's what I like to do with all my little scraps and stuff is I use them. I make Rolodex cards with them, and I haven't really done that in a while. So I thought I would pull those out, and I'm definitely going to save this because I really like how this looks. I'll be able to use it in collage. Okay. See poppies. You see poppies. Devin sees scorpions. That really does look like a scorpion. I don't want to cover that up. All right. Let me get my Rolodex out. Okay, so here's my Rolodex. Right on the tumbleweed. I'm prepared. Yeah, this is a tumbleweed-free zone. That was a classic, the tumbleweeds. All right, let me pull back on this. All right, here we go. So here's, I'm not going to flip through this whole thing, but here's just, most of these are made from bits and scraps and backgrounds. Some of the backgrounds I cut out. I used some old scrap paper, some are jelly prints. There's some Diane Reevesley stuff, just little bits of ephemera that I have laying around. And they turn into, it's turning into a pretty chunky Rolodex. Yeah, here we go. There's a B one. It's a photo. Okay, so oh wow, this goes back. Okay, so here's some, and then here's blank ones that I haven't done anything with, and they're just index cards, scraps of paper, old scrapbook paper, and they're just waiting to have stuff put on them. So I think I'll just start randomly pulling some stuff out, and I'll show you what I have to work with. You know what I did, Devin, to like fill it up? Because here's where, okay, so it starts here. So these are all done. Like back here, like I started out, I just got some like blank Rolodex cards. So I put those in here. I just started filling it up with papers cut into Rolodex cards. So I didn't feel like it was so empty. So I had like the big fluffy thing, and then I just add to it. So I don't feel like it's overwhelming, like there's so much to do. And actually I've been taking out like some of these blank ones to use in another Rolodex because it's getting like really fluffy. So yeah, that's my Rolodex. Well, one of them. I have a couple others that I like using too. I have different Rolodexes for different things that I've collected. So, right. You have the same one. I like this one because I like spinning it. Okay. So here's what I found. Here's what I had on my desk. I had done a fish page on one of my journals. So I had some fish left over. These, I think, not sure, but these might be digis. This is a digi, I think, from Recreations by Brooke. And here's some jelly. See, what I might do with these, I might cut these into Rolodex cards. I have a die. I have a die, or I can do it on my brother's Scan and Cut, and I'll just cut them in the shape of a Rolodex card and then add to them, and then they're ready to go in. So we have that. I added some bears to one of my art journals. So I have these guys. Found these when I was going through stuff. That's another one of Brooke's stuff I got in the mail. And then here's some of her digis. And then, so we'll start with these. And then I have a little box of papers. Hi, Missy. Good to see you. Okay. Okay. Then I also have these. When I'm cleaning up my desk and, don't have anything to do with the scraps, I have this box. It's just a bunch of little bits and pieces. These can go somewhere else. But just, those little scraps of paper that you don't want to throw away because you just might have the perfect spot to use them in. That goes in here. So we'll see what we can do. See what we can do with the, let me pull out a few of these. Let's pull this one. Let's pull that one. Oh, this will be good because I have fish. And you don't even have to do a lot to these. You can just, like I may just put a fish on these and a quote or something, and that's it. Like these. These, I think that was a Robin McClendon digi that I had. Cut that into here. Let's see. Oh, that was the wax collage. Remember when Colleen and I did the wax collage? I took that sheet and cut it down into Rolodex cards. Here's one that's more plain. And then let me get some blank ones. Where's the blanks? Here. No, those are folders. And here's a couple blanks. Kind of blank. Alrighty. All right, let me put that off to the side. Move these over. This on top of here. See, even like these little trees and stuff, just goofy things. And I do, eventually I do go through, if it gets too big, I go through and kind of weed out some of the smaller bits that I probably won't use. So, all right, so here's, all right, let me line these up. All right, so here we go. And I do like these fish ones. Okay. So let's see. Might be good here. I like how he pops off of here. Maybe I'll put him over here. Cut out one of these fish. Let me get my scissors. It's so fun to get back into creating. It really is. I mean, it was nice. It was nice to take a break. I think sometimes you need to take a little break, and then you kind of just get a new spark going when you come back. Okay, so he's going to go here. So we got him in here. Just trim that. And then I just kind of cut this out here where the hole's already punched for the Rolodex card. Just kind of go around here. And do that. So he's here. Then I should use, where's the fish? That fish has its head cut off. Oh, here. I love the collage soup books, but sometimes it can be a little frustrating because, you know, some of the images are cut off, but I usually try to work with it and like have them going off the page or the card or whatever I'm working on. Okay, so anybody have anything interesting that they're working on? Any projects going? Dee Dee streams tomorrow. What you know what you're going to be doing, Dee Dee, if you're still here. Also, Anne is on. Aunt Beck, Devin, and Art. And there's one other person streaming after Devin. Art. Who is it? One more person. What you know what you guys are working on yet for tomorrow? And I have to say, the best advice I got, I've heard it from a couple people. I know one is Dee Dee, is when you're cutting something, move the paper, not your hand. And that makes a huge difference. Where can I find these prompts? Oh, all of them, Beth? Okay, if join our Facebook group. It's not a private group, so you can go to the Facebook group and then you'll see when I've streamed, you'll see where the videos are with the prompts on them. I'm hoping to have a list of all the prompts. I just haven't kept up with it. But check out the Facebook group and the old streams. They're always running along the bottom of the stream, so you don't have to search for them in chat. And I want to put that on my list because that is something I want to get done. Let me put that here. Hold on, I need a pen. Here we go. Update prompt list, and when I do it, I'll post it on the Facebook, and then I'll also put it in the on the YouTube community page, which is now something called something else. Update prompt list. Facebook and YouTube. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right, so I've got my fish. Let's put this one here. Because I think what I'm going to do with this, I think he might be swimming sideways since the water's sideways. Okay. Put this here. So, all right, we've got these two. Let's cut this out and I'll see which way looks more interesting. Did they take features away? Features away from what, Beth? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm really bad with my social media stuff. I basically just pop on and use it, and I don't really figure out what all the ins and outs are. I want to try and be better about that. Get more out of it, because I know there's stuff that I'm missing out on that would probably be interesting to use. Right. Okay, so nothing goes to waste. I think I'll put that going up here because the card was the right way up. It would be like it was swimming here, but it's not. They used to have community tab, changed it to features. Okay, that was it. I knew they did something with the community tab. Is it features or is it posts? I can't remember, but yeah, they did. They changed the community tab to something else, and I'm not sure which. Okay. So this will be kind of goofy, but it'll be here. Okay, it's posts. Okay, so the community tab is now called posts, and that's where you can, which makes sense. Like if you have, like when I wasn't here, I did one of the, I posted that I'd be gone for a few weeks, stuff like that. That kind of makes sense. Okay, so we got these guys. Here, I'm taking this off. I'll use this on something else. I'm going to do this. I think this will be better. Oops, he lost his tail. Where did that one go? Oh. Oh. All right, that'll be, I think I'll like this better. Here we go. Oh, also, if there's people that are using StreamYard and your subscription renews and you've been grandfathered to the original price, make sure you check that, because they just charged me the full price. And when I looked back at my account, it says you have the discount and here's what you should be charged. They charged me almost $200 more than I should have been charged. So if you have something renewing on StreamYard, make sure you double check it. Okay, so I think that will work better. There. All right, so we got these, we got that. Let's see, what else can we use? Oh, here, let's put this over on the side. See, I just play around with some of these little bits and stuff and just see where they fit. And when I'm doing pages or cards and stuff like this, I'm I do color is what my inspiration is. I usually don't have a theme or anything. I just go with color. And then sometimes a theme pops up, sometimes it doesn't. But I just like to pick stuff by color. There. Yeah, Beth, you still stream, don't you? Are you still on Tuesdays? Tuesdays, Thursdays? I've seen you there. Okay, so let's see. And I think on the fish, let me get my white pen. Here's my good white pen. Okay, here's my good white one. Let's see how this is doing. Okay, so here, I think I'm just going to have some little bubbles going up. All right, little fishy bubbles. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, it's 6 Eastern. Okay. All right, do some little bubbles there. Maybe do some little bubbles here, going up sideways. All right, let's see. All right, and all right, over here. All right, let's see. Just kind of glue this down. Oh, that would have been fun. I know. Can you believe, speaking of Jaws, I know I should just put dun 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 dun. I can't believe it's Jaws is 50 years ago is when Jaws came out. I can't believe it. It doesn't seem like it should be 50 years ago. Okay, I think I'm going to use one of Brooke's flowers. Cut this out. All right. Brooke has some really cute digis that are fun for this kind of stuff. Land shark. All right, so we got these going. All right, now, okay. We're not going to put the feet on because they're too hard to cut out and it would be too tall. Actually, you could have it, it's too late now, but you could have it coming up over the top. Sometimes that looks fun too, but you have to be careful because you don't want it to get bent or anything. But, so everybody with kids getting all ready to go back to school. Got the kids ready to go back to school. All right. Don't worry, I'm not going to do too much of this. I just want a little detail in here. This would be painful to watch. And don't worry, I'm not going to cut myself. I saw that the scissor was right there. Alrighty. Cut that off. So here, we're putting this little birdie here. Okay. I was listening to the podcast about the making of it and what a nightmare it was. I knew there was issues with the mirror again. Oh, I can imagine. And that was like really something, like those special effects when that came out, like that was like, oh my gosh. They actually, when I was in high school, they had a replica of the mechanical sharp at one of the studios. I forget which one it was. And it would, like, you'd be walking on the dock and they'd have the shark like come up like it was going to eat you. It was kind of hokey. All right, so we have this. What can we add to that? There was something. Why don't we put this little telephone down? The phone here. It's kind of goofy. Oh, wow, that's interesting, Sophia. She said the problem with the shark meant they had to change how they filmed it, filmed as much as possible with no shark in the shot, and actually made a better, scarier film. That was good they did that. All right, so let's put this here. Get that here. I'm going to cut out a few of these stars. So this is how these cards come apart. I just start gluing, see what's around me, go through my stash, and just add stuff. And you got a card. They're not really planned out. That's funny. Thanks, Devin. Yeah, just something fun to do if you're kind of stuck, not sure what you want to do. Just start playing and gluing. Let's do 3. Go. Oops. I'll do this one. Okay. Yeah, my kid, no more kids in school here either. And we were out eating at a restaurant and they had the TV on and ads were coming on about back to school shopping. And my husband's like, "Oh my God, I'm so glad we don't have to do that anymore." Okay, so Sophia said that this is what she does in her mini journal. She just plays and uses up scraps. And they're really fun to go back and look at because they're so kind of off the wall, but they end up being pretty good. I know, isn't that the truth? We didn't have those worries when our kids were in school. My daughter was in 7th grade when Columbine happened, and that was just like, oh my God, that's horrible. Now it's like, it happens too much. We're all too desensitized to everything. Okay, one more star. Where's this? Oh, here, over here. One more star. Let me pull this down a little bit more. There. Whoops. There. Sorry about that. Okay, one more star. Okay, one more. Here we go. I think, okay, that's glued down. I think what I'll do is I'll take my white pen and have the birdie saying hello. Hello. Here we go. Hello. There. Hello. All right. All righty. Now let's see. Let's see what's in. Kind of like to use a little piece of that somewhere. There we go. Let's get one more started. Okay. Okay. Oh, how do I use my brother's Scan and Cut? I traced a Rolodex card on a piece of white paper, like typing paper. And then I scan it into the Brother Scan and Cut, and it makes a file of that shape. I do it with a black marker, and then I take a piece of scrapbook paper or whatever type of paper I want to cut into a Rolodex card, and I feed that into the Brother Scan and Cut. I pick the file that I want to cut, and then I can make multiple copies of that file and put as many that'll fit onto the scrapbook paper. And I hit, and then I press a button, and it cuts out the Rolodex cards. It's really easy. I really like my Brother Scan and Cut, because you can have a picture that you want to ooh, my hands really aren't this yellow. If there's a picture you want to cut out and it has a really sharp outline of it, you can just scan that into the Brother Scan and Cut, and it'll cut it out for you. I really like it. And I had a different one. I had a Pazels before. I think the Brother Scan and Cut is really user-friendly. And I love the option of just being able to scan it straight into the machine. So if that helps. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Hey, Debbie, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. How have you been? Okay, so I haven't been around. Are you done now? Or are you going back to school as a sub? I can't remember what you had said. There's those trees. Here. Yes, I agree, Sophia. Get the look on YouTube and watch videos. That's how I learned how to use mine. And once you do it a couple times, it's not that hard. And for me, it's easier watching a video and see how people do it. Okay, Debbie I'm good. You're okay, subbing 3 days a week. That's nice. That's kind of nice. You still have free time, but then you still get to sub. That's good. Yeah, Julie Fayfan Balzer has a lot of, if you have the Brother Scan and Cut, she has a lot of tutorials. And then there's one other person. There's another person who has a lot. If you type in Brother Scan and Cut tutorials, her name will pop up. But there's lots of good stuff on YouTube for that. All right. Let's see. All right, so we've got that. I kind of like that on here. And then I think Brooke had a little green bird. Here we go. Let's see. Maybe this little guy. Yeah, she has. She was, yeah, she's been with them. She was one of the first people I saw use one. So like these digis of Brooks, had I thought about it, I could have put in the Brother Scan and Cut and they would have cut them out. And you can also do, all right, I'm going to put the feet on here. I just need to see where they go. All right. Okay, I'll draw the feet on later. Hey, Sherry, good to see you. All right. So that's going to go here. Let's see, maybe I'll do one more tree. He's a good man, Sophia. Let's see. I don't know. I think I'm going to play around with this for a while. Find some more green stuff to put on here. Let's see. Oh, what's this? Oh, here. I'll just clip a little bit of this on here just to fill in with green, and then I'll have my little bird standing on here. All right. Oh, he's here. He's here. All right, let me get a black pen. Okay. I like these Uniball Air pens. They write really well over acrylic paint. Okay, so he's standing there. All right, so I'm going to do this, and then I think I'm going to find a little quirky quote. Quirky, some kind of word or quote to put in the middle there. So we got this. Okay. All right, so I'll have to look for something fun to put here. But this is just an idea of how my Rolodex cards come about. nothing planned. I just sit down, start pulling stuff out, cutting out pictures. Sometimes I'll do just a whole collaged background and then maybe add a focal point, but it's fun. It's just fun to sit and have mindless play, no pressure. So thanks everybody for being here. It's good to be back. I will be here next week at 10. And tomorrow's a busy day for streams. Lots of people streaming. Dee Dee and I think Aunt Beck, Devin, and Art Junkie, I think it is on after Devin. So yeah, thanks a lot. It's good to see everybody. And take care. Have fun arting, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.